There it
All
is.
right. Shall we open up our quiz and see where we are? Does anyone have questions about the preparation assignment?
I don't think so.
This is a nice one again. That's good.
So far, they haven't been too horrible.
Right? Let's see.
Okay.
Oh,
computer. You're told.
There's only 13 questions.
And 2 of them are really easy, so that's good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. My computer's being really slow, but it's getting there.
All right. Let us know when you got it up.
La, 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 la. Sorry. Lesson 4. Ray, go to it. Oh, my gosh. My computer thinks it's still in the mountains, too. Just a minute.
Lovely. What were you up in the mountains for? Just for vacation, or?
Oh, I wish. No, I was actually at a retreat it was like a therapy program for adult survivors of childhood sexual abuse.
Oh, wow.
And that was when I could go. So that was when I went, and it was kind of chaotic. It was amazing. Like the thing was amazing, but I was like, it's going to be such a pain to go the second week of a semester, and I was right. I mean, it was so good, but coming back, I'm just like, so much to do.
Yeah.
Computer, wake up.
So just so you know, Jenny, the way we've kind of been doing it is we've just been, once we get that quiz up, we just have been alternating who reads which question, and we kind of just solve the problem together. It's
awesome. Why don't you guys just get started? It says it's not responding. It will eventually respond, but at the moment, it's not opening. I
wonder. I think there's a way to do a screen share on this. Is that something that would help you, do you think?
Eventually. Group meeting quiz.
Here we go.
Start quiz. Okay.
You guys want me to start this question?
Sure.
Cool.
Sure.
All right. So information. Okay. Information. Use the following information to answer the next 3 problems. Human blood can be classified into one of 4 basic types: O, A, B, and AB. The proportion of people of the population of the United States with each of these blood types is summarized in the following table. O is 0.45, A 0.4, B 0.11, and AB 0.04. The blood types, or question 3 is, the blood types and proportions given in the table define a probability distribution. True or false?
So does that mean that they all add up to 1?
That's what it should mean.
And it does.
Does it? You're fast.
Yes, it all adds up to 1.
Perfect. So true.
So question 4 says, what is the probability that a randomly selected person in the United States has type O blood? 0.45?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do on that.
So does it want to know, round to 2 decimal places. So yeah, 0.45. Wait, so is that the probability, or that's the proportion of people? The proportion of people, just a second.
The probability and the proportion of people should be the same. Like, this is if you put all of those people in a hat,
right?
You're one randomly, you would get.
Oh, yes. You are right.
45% of those people would be O blood type.
It would be 0.45. You are right.
Oh, cat. Sorry. You need to
What
chill
is
out.
the probability that a randomly selected person will not have type O blood? So if 0.45 is, then 0.55 is that they do not.
Correct.
Is it just minus 1?
1 minus.
1 minus the 0.5.
Yeah.
Perfect. Is it my turn again?
Yep.
Carolyn Willis and her colleagues conducted a study in which dogs were trained to detect bladder cancer. Wow. The dogs were trained to lie down next to a specimen derived from a bladder cancer patient. Tangle, one of the dogs, demonstrates the identification of a specimen. 7 bowls containing urine were lined up in a random order. 6 of the samples were from patients who did not have bladder cancer. 1 of the samples came from a person identified as a bladder cancer patient. If the dog guesses at random, what is the probability that they will correctly identify the dish containing the specimen from the bladder cancer patient? Round answer to 3 decimal places. So 1 out of 7, right?
So it's 1 and 7.
1 out of 7. Holy cow.
4, 3.
143, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
So, question 7. In a combined trials, the dogs correctly identified the specimen from the cancer patient 22 times. That the dog would do this well by random chance alone is most appropriate.
Well, since it's only got a 1 in 7 chance in guessing it, and it's got about a 50%, a little less than 50%, that provides strong evidence that it can detect bladder cancer, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I would think so.
Unless this dog is just really, really lucky.
But is anybody really that lucky?
I think it says because it is very unlikely that the dog would do very well by random chance alone. I think that's a good hint that the answer is strong evidence.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Use the following information to answer the next 3 questions. M&Ms are small chocolate candies. The M&Ms website previously indicated that in the United States, the distribution of the colors in a bag of plain M&Ms is given in the following table. Brown, you can see the table. Green is like blocked out for some reason. Probably they're going to make us figure that one out. If you reach into the bag of plain M&Ms, what is the probability of drawing a red colored candy? And it says 0.13. So I say 0.13.
Yep.
Pretty good bet, right?
Let's see. Let's find out. The next one is asking about what is the probability of a randomly selected green candy? Round decimal places. So 0.13. 4.
So all the rest add up to 0.84. Did everybody get that?
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves us 0.16.
Beautiful.
Right.
For our green.
Okay, what is the probability that a randomly selected candy is not green? 0.84.
0.84. Yay for our team. All right. The ACT. Oh, that's not me.
I think it's my turn now. I'll read it.
Okay.
Take a break. Following information is used to answer the next 3 questions. The ACT scores of students admitted to a medium-sized public university in the Western United States were taken from capex.com. The following summary statistics were calculated. So we've got all our statistics. And then 11 is half of the observations are less than or equal to what number?
So the medium is the middle, right?
Right.
So half of them are going to be less than or equal to 24.
Right. Duh. I don't know why that was like so complicated to think about.
No, it's
Yeah.
totally fine. You guys, when we're done, I have to tell you what I did last week on my test because it was ridiculous, or on my thing because it was ridiculous. Okay.
You should hear what we did on our last group quiz. That was sad.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that
probably
was fun.
did how I did, so maybe it's the same. Because I
Maybe.
still had to do them. I just had to do them by myself and turn them in, and it was ridiculous.
Oh. It's really sad.
But I did notice on the last one that when I checked, because I got several questions wrong, and when I checked, it said that depending on what program you used, the numbers might come out a little differently, and so the teacher's probably going to have to go in and like hand grade those.
I think that happened. That was on the first group thing.
Oh, was that the first one? I don't even. Last week is such a blur to me.
I think that happened though. Or did it? I don't remember. I
did fine on the first one, but I did terrible on the second one, and I'm like, this cannot be. I could not have done this poorly, and then I looked through. So anyway, okay, question 12. Is it my turn? I don't even know.
I think so.
11.
Okay.
So after me.
Me next? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Based on the information on the table above, the top 25% of the students scored above what number? So Q3 is 27. So the top 25% scored above 27, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank goodness they're doing the review.
Yeah, they do say review at the end of them, or those last two questions.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, which of the following statements is not one of the three rules of probability? Probability that an outcome will not occur is 1 minus the probability that it will occur. Probability is a number between 0 and 1. The probability is high, then the probability is positive. That is...
Yeah, that's it.
That's the one, because probability is never negative.
That's fun.
We're done.
Well, that was easy. Woohoo! Well, I shouldn't say it was easy. Let me submit it and see how I did, right?
All right. Here, you submit it first, Jenny, and then we'll find out from there.
I did, and we did great, 100%. Woohoo!
First time.
Yes.
Well, that's a good thing because I think I got because the last two times I've had to say I didn't actively participate, so I missed 2 points every time anyway. And then on top of that, I missed a few questions, and so they weren't pretty.
She made you tell. I thought that because you went and talked to her, let you claim those participation points. Not even then.
Oh, I didn't ask. I just assumed because I wasn't there, I couldn't have them. So I just said no. It asked if I participated, and I didn't. So I did tell her ahead of time, but I didn't. I should check and see.
You should get points for integrity.
That's true. That's true.
I think you should.
Well, hooray for this week. So we did really well.
I like it. Cool. Well, then,
all right.
Next week, are we good for the same time?
On Thursday?
Ty, do you have that meeting that you were talking about?
So can you guys do 3:30-ish on Thursdays?
I can.
I could do so I have to take my daughter to work at 3:30, but we're there by 4, so I could do 4.
Okay. So
or
because I can do it at 1 to 2 and then 3:30 to 4 because I have a meeting for work and then I go to work at 4:30.
I could do 1 o'clock, or I could do anytime between 1 and 2. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem with 1 and 2 is that I have, since I have my residents that live here, they expect it's 12 o'clock here. And they expect their lunch, and they have to have insulin at 12 o'clock. So I would maybe run a little bit late there, but I would do my best to get things prepared, and I could be, maybe 12:10 or 1:10.
That's fine.
So what if we
mean,
did
it
like
only-
1:15?
It's not taking us very long, so do you want to just say 1:15, and we'll definitely be done by 2.
Yeah, 1:15 is good, and if I'm a little bit late, I might just text you guys and have you start without me, because that's my one little circumstance.
I think that's fine.
So we can do on Tuesdays we do 1:30 and Thursdays we do 1:15.
Sounds great.
Yeah, and then if we have to make adjustments, I'm pretty flexible usually in the afternoons, so
Well,
cool.
I'm pretty flexible as long as it's not a meal time. So
Yeah,
after that 12 o'clock, I'm usually good.
awesome. Okay, thanks, guys.
See you all.
We'll see ya.
See ya.
Bye.